What's up, everyone? It's your girl Shay here. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, honestly, I didn't know whether or not I was even going to do this video or even have a video for tomorrow because I'm recording this on Tuesday, October 5th. I don't know why, for some reason, I couldn't remember what the date was. Shows what kind of day I've been having. But anyway, I definitely want to make sure and see if I could have a video out for you guys, because maybe you guys know most of my videos are not scripted, they're not written out. I just come on here and talk to you guys in front of my camera. And I'm in my room again because maybe you guys know recording out there with my cats can be kind of difficult. So I decided to record once again in inside my room. But this video, not for sure I'm going to title it, but I am going to be talking about a topic that I think that so many of us as anime fans, or many people within the anime fandom, have to try to understand or at least be okay with, and that is criticism of our favorite shows. Because I believe that's something that a lot of times in the community that so many people don't do well with. Or like if you criticize a show, you're immediately kind of like talked about, or people want to call you bad names. It's never a just regular discussion about a show. And where you yourself, whether it's your favorite show or not, can sometimes be open to the criticism that somebody may have about said show. So let me give you guys some examples, or at least continue on with explaining what I mean. So basically what I mean is that many of us have seen a show. We, for some reason, connect to it in some particular way. We either love it or we hate it or whatever. But in this scenario, I'm going to say that we love said show. But we talking about it, and then someone else comes out, says they've watched said show, but they actually don't like it. They say that they didn't enjoy it for X, Y, and Z reason. Sometimes what ends up happening is you can have these two individuals, if they decide to interact with each other, end up having a conversation as to why one may have liked the show and one did not like it, and that's pretty much it. But a lot of times what you'll see is someone says they don't like a show that someone else may love, and all of a sudden it's like a long dragged out war about why this person didn't like said show, and the person that did say they liked said show, it's kind of giving reasons as to why this person may not have liked said show, even though the person may have already given you their reasons for why they did not like said show. So for me, myself, I have been on the receiving end of this, and I can tell everyone right now, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, if someone says they do not like a favorite show of mine, I am open to that criticism. Mostly because of the simple fact that I know that not everybody is going to have the same opinion about said show as everybody else. Yes, there are a lot of anime shows out there that are just loved by so many others, but there are also a lot of shows that are loved by some and hated by others, and vice versa. But in no way, shape, or form should someone else's opinion for some reason hurt your feelings, or to me, I'm not going to say hurt your feelings, that it shouldn't hurt your feelings, but I feel like that you shouldn't get in your feelings so much that you feel like you need to somehow come up with an excuse for this individual for why they dislike this show or like this show or whatever. But let me further get into this. So for example, I myself was not a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop. I know a lot of people love Cowboy Bebop, and I have explained before, I even linked in my previous video or a few videos back, the reasons why, like a video in the past that I did about why I did not enjoy the enjoy the series Cowboy Bebop. And some people have actually gone on to say and have said that maybe I wasn't used to how the anime came out, like I wasn't used to how it was an episodic anime. No, I'm used to animes like that. In no way, shape, or form was it because it was episodic that I just did not enjoy it. I gave my reasons for why I didn't enjoy it, and it had to do with the plot and actually, honestly, a lot of the characters that were involved. But that's just me. That's just my own personal opinion. But in no way should my opinion, for some reason, downgrade the opinion that you have about Cowboy Bebop. Another example I can give is that I am a huge fan of Sailor Moon. I've loved Sailor Moon since I was a kid. I still love Sailor Moon. But yes, there are people out there that have told me, I never saw the appeal of Sailor Moon. I honestly don't like it, and I'm okay with that. You know why? Because I know that Sailor Moon has flaws. I know that it is not a perfect show. I know that it has issues. I know that it greatly, a lot of times, can be very repetitive of a show. I know that the writing isn't all that, but for some reason, it is a show that I have deeply connected with since I was a kid. I love the characters. I love the friendships involved with other girls, and I just enjoy said show. But is someone else's comments going to make me dislike it? No. It will probably make me take a little bit more of a critical eye to it. Maybe, yeah, but it's not going to make me enjoy it any less, because there's a deeper reason why I enjoy said show beyond the fact that it's a anime. You know, like I mentioned, there are other things within said show that made me enjoy it a lot more. And I feel like as anime fans, a lot of times we take it to heart if someone doesn't enjoy our favorite show. And for some reason, this causes people to call people names, call them out of it, call them names. Or sometimes it even starts to have them question if said person is even a real anime fan. When in reality, we all, as fans of any fandom, are always going to have different opinions about a show, a character, the plot in something. We're always going to have different opinions about it, and it's okay. Because you know why? We're all individuals, and we're not all meant to like or hate the same things. So to hate an individual, actually hate's a strong word, but to dislike an individual or call them names or talk about something that has nothing to do with said show that you guys are discussing, to me is wrong. Now, before you guys say, does that mean that we shouldn't have an opinion? No. Please have an opinion. And go ahead and have discussion with these people if you see that there's someone that dislikes a show that you like or likes a show that you dislike, just to find out what the reasoning is why they have the opinions that they do. And I really mean a discussion. And I mean like a good discussion. To me, there's a way to discuss a show where two people have very differing opinions about it without it turning into calling someone names or using curse words or anything else like that. You can have a simple discussion, just agree to disagree. There are plenty of examples that I have of where I've liked the movie, other people have not liked the movie, and in no way am I going to be like, oh, you didn't like the movie? Oh, that's terrible. You're this, and that. I cannot speak for some reason. That isn't gonna change my opinion on said movie. I actually really like the new Mortal Kombat. A lot of people didn't like the new Mortal Kombat. Does that mean I now dislike said Mortal Kombat? No. I still like said new Mortal Kombat. It gave me what I wanted. I knew what I was getting into. It's Mortal Kombat. It's a video game based movie. I knew it wasn't gonna be some spectacular theatrical event. I knew it was going to have said flaws. And I feel like that's something that, number one, us as fans have to be open to, in realizing that no show is perfect. No show is going to be utterly amazing. There's always going to be something wrong with a show, whether we like it or not. And we should be okay with people having different opinions about said show or said character. But I feel like for a lot of us, what it comes down to with why for me personally, I feel like people have such strong opinions or feel so strongly if someone disagrees with them is because for that person, there's a particular reason why they felt that particular sort of way. Just like I said, for me, Sailor Moon, it had touched me in a particular way where I deeply connected with a lot of the characters and deeply connected with the friendship that these girls had. That is something that I deeply connected with. And so, yes, if people say something about it, yeah, it might sting a little bit because I felt a particular way about said show. But I honestly feel like that is why a lot of people have such strong reactions to people who disagree with them about a show. So bottom line, what I think a lot of people need to do, or what I feel honestly the anime fandom has to do, is to be able to be open to having a lot more of these discussions in a much more responsible, relatable, much more calm way, and not automatically fly off the rails or call someone out their name. Because I can't even tell you guys how many times I've made a video about, you know, like for example, which one's better, Sakura or Hime, like which one's more useless, and the amount of people that have called me out of my name because I felt a particular way about either character, when in reality they're characters, they're not real, and my opinion should not harm or make you feel differently about said characters, because you probably have a connection with said characters that I did not have. which is okay. We all have opinions. We're all individuals. We're all different people. None of us is going to think the same. And I feel like that's where I should end said video. I feel like I could keep talking about this topic because, you know, there's a lot of other stuff that I feel like I could talk about and or discuss, or that I have already discussed before. But I thought this was just a great topic to talk about, especially because I know the Cowboy Bebop, you know, live action is coming out next month, and a lot of people are on different spectrums or feel differently about the fact that this live action is coming out. I've mentioned before that for me, I'm optimistic about it. I hope it makes me want to go back and rewatch the anime because I felt so strongly about me disliking it previously. And you know, that for me is why I'm looking forward to watching it and seeing if my opinion changes. So yeah, that's the reason why I honestly really wanted to make this, because I know that a lot of people try and get people to like their shows so much that we have to be very careful of how it comes off when we're like, no, like you didn't watch enough, you didn't understand it. And sometimes just chalk up to the fact that that show just wasn't for that person. That person just did not connect with said show like you did. And that's okay. There are going to be shows that your friends introduce you to, or that your friends recommend, that you yourself end up not liking, that your friend ends up loving. That's just going to happen. And that doesn't mean that friendship needs to be torn apart. It just means you guys are two different individuals that saw something in this show very differently from each other. And that's okay. So yeah, that's basically the video I have for you guys. I think my next video is going to probably involve TikTok. And that's only because of the fact that I know TikTok is such a huge platform. And I know that a lot of anime and manga fans use TikTok. And I want to scour TikTok and find some anime-related TikToks and basically react to them. I think that would be really fun. I think that would be really interesting. And maybe I'll do more of like, you know, my dream manga shelves, because I did that before. So yeah, that's kind of what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I need to get back out into my living room so I can feed my cats, and I will see you guys soon, probably Saturday, like I said, with the brand new video. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and of course please subscribe if you haven't already. I have links below to all my social media accounts. I have an Instagram, a Twitter, and of course I have my own TikTok as well, so feel free to check me out on there. And like I always tell you guys, stay positive, stay nerdy, and in today's day and age, stay healthy, and please, of course, please stay safe. All right, you guys, bye.